to you by Progressive, your first round choice for all.
The Big D is about to be put on lockdown.
Introducing first, at a combined weight of 470 pounds.
At ringside, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Michael Cole. He is
Right around the corner, the road to WrestleMania. The Usos look buzzing for what's on the horizon.
Our tag team partner from Pensacola, Florida, God Reigns.
at WrestleMania, hanging in the balance. Also, he goes one-on-one. What's the stipulation? That would be decided last week.
Would attempt to drive Robert Roode through the table. Disaster for Roman Reigns when the cavalry in the form of the
Table, where Roman Reigns would pick the step for Sunday. So what that means, ladies and gentlemen, is that Reigns and Corbin will do battle. Corbin can pin Reigns in the outfield. They can do it in the warning track.
The camera in center field. These two may knock Minute Maid. There's enough left of Roman Reigns to compete in the Royal Rumble match.
The glorious Robert Roode and
Ring on his sedan. Kicking us off tonight on Friday Night SmackDown.
All ready to call this fight this coming Sunday at the Royal Rumble. But Corbin's not some delusional punching bag. He's a world-class athlete.
Year possibly could win the Royal Rumble event this coming suit all over it. Humiliating and embarrassing Roman Reigns. Night SmackDown 2 nights away from the Royal Rumble event. You know,
Reigns realizes it could potentially happen tonight again.
next week.
Dolph Ziggler always has a lot to say and speaks his mind to our omnipotent King Corbin.
Well, Dolph Ziggler will enter the Rumble.
Unlike tonight, it will be every man for himself.
Double team by
Jay, a tag team since day one.
tag made. Here comes. It's admitted that they were a bit winded, but they said it's like riding.
Being thrilled about being able to stand side by side with their cousin.
That he can get in this battle against Corbin. Come quite the rivalry here in early 2020 on Friday Night SmackDown. Ziggler driving him head first into the steel steps and pump back off the competitors to check on him. Landed awkwardly when he fell out of the ring, and now the back of his neck and hip.
Right here, right on the middle.
Being Jimmy Uso out of the arena. Does that mean Roman and Well, this against Roman Reigns and Jey Uso, because Jimmy Uso would
Seemed to perhaps hyperextended on the way down, but
now a double team by Uso and Reigns as Roode and Corbin look out. Is it enough to put Dolph away? Near fall kick out at 2 by Ziggler.
I wonder what's going through the mind of Roman Reigns, of King Corbin, knowing that we are just matched.
And let's talk about King Corbin, Corey, because he has a lot to prove in the Rumble match this year. Has a lot to prove this time around.
It might as well be a different lifetime ago, Corbin. Nobody on SmackDown has the confidence of Corbin these days.
And Jey drops Corbin, and now Jey going to try to climb to the top rope. Uso going to fly at 2. Again, in the Royal Rumble match. 2 are going to start. We know the WWE Champion from Monday Night Raw, Brock.
Quickness able to scoop Jey Uso mid
Jaw jacks with Roman Reigns. It allows Ziggler to get some more WWE Champion.
Very different from what we're seeing right. Every man for himself in the Royal Rumble match.
Although you do see
the WrestleMania cover here by Roode.
Hook of the leg, and Jey Uso
Cohesive teamwork from this unit of Corbin.
Again, a reminder, Jimmy Uso started this match, injured his knee, and then was driven his elbow into the chest of Jey Uso. Tag, here's Roode.
Corbin, abdominal region of Jey Uso.
And
Fighting with it.
Caught him with an enziguri. Roode's down. Here's the opening.
Reigns reaching, wanting to tag Jey Uso in the worst.
Reigns battering the big dog, setting him into the WWE. And we are back live on Friday when Roman Reigns, a 2-on-3 handicap matchup.
It has been one-sided.
The apron, he was taken out by Corbin right before the commercial break.
Another brilliant
An opportunity for Jey, but again, Roman Reigns not on the apron.
royalty into the steel post.
Or a Falls Count Anywhere match with Reigns on Sunday, plus the Royal Rumble match. Reigns quickly tags himself out of the match.
Very wise move.
Reigns is fired up and ready to go. Man who once defended his WWE Championship. Oh, what a boot!
Dolph Ziggler's got a mouthful of Roman's boot.
And a distraction by Rude, and it allows King to two.
Tremendous teamwork by Corbin Ziggler. Beautiful super kick by Ziggler, but the big dog fights on.
Well, Corey, if it's a matchup, anything goes.
Why are they dirty or underhanded?
Robert Roode and King Corbin to prey on Reigns. Reigns is down. Jey Uso nowhere to be found. Jimmy Uso, Corbin, and Roode are picking apart.
Come on, Roman.
And then he's got to compete in a Falls Count Anywhere match and match. Oh, Ziggler. Elbow to the heart, cover yet again on the Royal Rumble match. And then in order to win the thing, you got to go through like 26 other men. How do you... Yeah, it might be an early night.
Talk about impossible odds.
Delivering a knee right to the midsection and a big right hand.
The universe.
Corbin just... Robert Roode, who missed a couple of weeks ago.
The confidence just dripping off of
Narcissists. Plants! Robert Roode.
Yeah, but Jey Uso looks ready to join the fight once again, but the big dog
by Reigns. Roman trying to drag his way to... Like the tactics or not, Ziggler, Corbin, and Roode have... And then
Ziggler just launching Jey Uso over our announce
table. Meanwhile, action back in the ring. Corbin and Roman
company have earned this advantage.
Ziggler with a big smile on his face. Side leg. Roman Reigns has to kick it too. 13th Royal Rumble match this coming Sunday.
Come very close to winning the Royal Rumble match.
Band. Superman punch! Not the Superman kick! The Superman! The announce table, wait a minute. Hobbling down the ring. That's Jimmy Uso.
On one good wheel, adrenaline can make you do amazing. Visibly shaking in a great deal of pain, but still bring out a right hand to Ziggler. Jimmy Uso.
Body. Lateral press on Robert Roode. Hook of the leg.
Escapes.
Superman punch. And now Reigns pursuing King Corbin with a run. Gonna rumble with the WWE fans here on SmackDown.
Before the main course, Falls Count Anywhere. This is all perfectly legal.
Reigns throwing everything he has at Corbin.
Following Jimmy Uso on one good leg, trying to make it to the top rope. Watch out, Robert Roode stopping Jimmy up top for the move.
Reigns with a spectacular victory. Here are your winners. A match.
What a way to kick off Friday Night SmackDown. But the bloodline survives. What a win for the Usos in the big
battling out into the locker room area. They'll actually things off with the most prolific performer in Royal Rumble match history.
What took you so long?
I don't think, no, the last time we've seen the Fiend try to retreat.
They tore the hair from the head of Daniel Bryan. Daniel.
And signed the contract live on Friday Night SmackDown.
You certainly have a busy night ahead of you, Michael Cole, and might I say, Renee Young and Booker T are going to host a jam-packed show where you can expect entertainment at 11 p.m. on FS1. It is streaming live this Sunday on the WWE Women's Championship this Sunday in Houston. It has been a long, arduous journey.
The SmackDown Women's Champion Bayley. This is not for the championship tonight. However, it is a huge match. Top rope, moonsault Bayley though. Knees up right to the head. The woman's right by Lacey Evans.
The year obviously prepared for her championship opportunity. This in Bayley.
Why did you do that?
Because they're bullies. I was tired of sitting back, and that's exactly what I did.
Lacey, you and I have talked at length about...
Well, I didn't have the easiest upbringing or lost that battle. And it's something that I deal with every single world, that it does not matter the cards that you were dealt in your life. And I'm not done, because that is the hardest pants to set the proper example and show them that it does not.
So, Lacey, is that one of the reasons that you joined out Bailey and Sasha that you have to put in your mind?
Well, a leader that continues to inspire people and you keep pushing that you can accomplish your goals, and my goal is to set that example, and that's what the world needs, and I'm going to be.
Confronted your daughter.
Their rivalry, the boss, Sasha Banks, stepping over a line.
Lacey, when you watch that again.
My daughter stood up to the bully. And at that moment, they took advantage of that moment of getting in between me and my two bullies that stood between me and my daughter.
Oh my God! SmackDown Women's Champion Bailey. Competitors, it all comes to a head with the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Wow, well, if that's any Carmella, Dana.
Carmella is the odds-on favorite to win. I did win a bank, and I successfully cashed in that Money in the Bank contract to become. Forget that Mella is.
It's every woman for herself. And yes, I get exactly what I have to do this Sunday, and that is throw every single woman over.
Khaled, Yolanda Adams, Dan and Shay, and Pitbull, and that's all.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall.
Bliss 2 weeks ago, but last week actually helped Sonya Deville. Now, Otis and Tucker came out. Remember, Sonya said to elect there, at least for Mandy Rose, because look what happens here.
I believe I'm saying that about Otis. Otis was waiting and saved Mandy Rose.
Well, tonight, Friday Night SmackDown on Fox is sponsored by Progressive.
Of Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville,
Sunday's Royal Rumble match. But how is this Otis?
Hey, listen, about last week. I'm sorry I didn't come and talk. It was dumb anyway. I really shouldn't have asked you to get Otis involved. At the end.
You know, Corey, this Otis story is Ken's Royal Rumble match.
Listen, I mean, stranger things have happened. Otis Rose.
Why can't you believe that, Corey?
Because I have
Hey, wait a
eyes.
minute, and this is has made its way out to the ring, and now all the women involved, just like it is here. The bell rang, the tag team match.
All-time high right now between those two competitors.
Nikki here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. Evans and Bailey battle for the...
Right now on Apple Music and Spotify.
Brothers and sisters, the Royal Rumble is upon. And that man will go on to face either the... Now I am going to put my heart and soul into here tonight. Who? Clap along. There we go. This here's Ray and Ricochet for this next part of the ring.
He needs Braun Strowman to help him sing.
I certainly hope we misheard.
The greatest Royal Rumble and 28 other men this Sunday in the Royal... Pounder up, Corey, somehow get him over the top rope so both of his feet touch.
His farewell in Battle Royal or Royal Rumble situations. Braun, T9 other superstars.
Okay, now listen. Now listen, I know you weren't prepared for this, but I thought tonight...
We did see Braun Strowman dance several weeks ago.
Yep.
This isn't one to disappoint the people. How about you?
What do you say, Dallas?
Hey, guys, let's help him out, okay? Here we go. Get me!
Seriously, you are kidding me. I wanted to hear that. Champion.
Sami Zayn the team of Cesaro.
Sami Zayn's out here.
The great Liberator, Cole.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, tonight, and this is a tag team match, Strowman and Elias against Shinsuke.
Who knows, under the guidance of the chip or Universal Championship, while he holds the Intercontinental title. Both extremely talented individual competitors, but far from
this matchup. Cesaro with an uppercut and a couple of boots, and the match is Cesaro up, sends him to the corner off the top turnbuckle.
Player here in WWE. It could all realistically come to 29 other superstars and win the Royal Rumble match.
From the top rope, this
Rumble match, I would be one that would not be surprised at all to see Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal in the past.
Sends Elias outside the ring, hits hard on the apron, and Nakamura with it. And we are back live on Friday Night SmackDown on Fox in support of Cesaro and Nakamura, and Cesaro and company dominating.
Just too strong at that moment.
And Elias with a mule kick takes out so that he has staying power in the Rumble match. A couple of years ago, and Shinsuke Nakamura has one of those. 2 years ago, winning the 2018. And Strowman driven off the apron. Shinsuke Nakamura takes out Elias. Sami Zayn says this one's over, and Elias exploding out of the corner, caught him with an knee. Meanwhile, Braun Strowman stomping up the steps into the corner, in position side. And remember, Braun Strowman and would love to take out Shin again tonight.
Things over the top rope to the floor.
Oh my God, can you imagine what this feels like? And Strowman, nobody home. Shinsuke Nakamura with a kick.
The much larger Strowman.
Tag, here comes Cesaro. Into the post, shoulder first.
Maybe the strongest superstar.
Running knee, cover by Cesaro to put him away, and a kick out by Strowman. Down at 2.5. Really asking for Sami to distract the officials, so
hey, wait a minute.
Give the chair to Cesaro. Power slam. Tag. Win.
Here are your winners.
Yes. Impressive victory tonight
and effective. I am sure Sami has something up his sleeve as we flattening Cesaro, and then the exclamation point shame. Big victory for Elias and Strowman.
You talked about round, which means, in my mind, Braun Strowman is a odds-on.
Superstars are in the Royal Rumble match, and it all kicks off with the Beast incarnate.
Bray Wyatt defends against Daniel Bryan, who last week offered a
disappearing down that damn hole every time I get him in trouble.
I'm going to change the Fiend and win the universe.
One of the most disturbing personal rivalries in a strap match. But tonight, Bryan and Wyatt signed the...
What are you doing? Kof, you know I...
Yeah, appreciate it. With the returning John Morrison.
Yeah, a.k.a. the Prince of Park. To make your big return, that's the easy part. It's a whole nother thing to back.
Your boy!
Time of the year, man, I just get so excited thinking about that clock tick-tocking down. It don't matter, you know why? Because we got that power of positivity. Yeah.
And this year, we do it for our boy, the kid.
That's right.
Murphy versus Morrison live next. The Royal Rumble event tonight, the final Friday Night SmackDown. Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode, and things continue, Corey,
of what we could see this Sunday in Houston.
And meanwhile, trying to thwart what would be the splash.
Big win for the Usos and the Big Dog.
King Corbin.
Questions. You know what I'm doing? I'm facing Roman Reigns in a fall. I'm going to drag him throughout every inch of Minute Maid Park to play. Roman Reigns will not make the Royal Rumble. This stage of them all, the king will be crowned.
What a declaration by King Corbin. Roman Reigns won't even
humble, because when it comes to the Rumble, folks, it's all about the numbers.
The Royal Rumble. The prize? A world championship opportunity at WrestleMania top row so that both feet hit the floor. And some 70 competitors have entered the Rumble. The longest overall time spent in a single Royal Rumble match belonged to... But the most important rule of the Rumble: do everything. Superstars have shown an uncanny ability to avoid elimination. Home of the 33rd annual Royal Rumble, as over 35...
We have a problem.
danger to victory in this prestigious event, having won the Rumble in his rookie. Only 7 superstars have ever accomplished. Superstars have ever won from the #1 spot. Will the turn Space City into Suplex City? One thing is certain. Since the WWE Network's launch in 2014, subscriber competitive yet.
I'm here to rumble.
3 brands collide in 2 royal.
Famous 7-time champs
and Corey, both of these men, Kofi Kingston and Big
doubt about it. You know Kofi would love another opportunity to hold a W. Athletes in WWE. The Royal Rumble match could be.
Miami, Florida, the home of the Super Bowl. Roman Reigns will also. Kofi Kingston set for.
Tested my home. And I went after the left. I went after Shorty G. You little rodents.
All right, fella.
Bit back. Because this Sunday at the Royal Rumble, what I started.
Of insurance, save when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle. While Kofi Kingston set for one-on-one action here tonight.
Now listen, this ain't no make-believe. Come on to show you what the future will be. I'm coming for you.
After being away for 8 long years, you booed him. Guy that lets you into my personal life. Don't believe me? What? And it is a winner because I am a winner. John Morrison is he's going to beat Kofi this week and he's going to go up. So whether it's the Prince winning the Rumble and going on to main event WrestleMania.
Well, the one thing I have to admit, it was an awesome here at ringside.
No doubt about it. I expect much more of this Morrison. This could be great.
All 4 of these men for the Royal Rumble match that is second all-time in Rumble history.
Puts on his own.
Yeah, Morrison will be entering his 7th as you see the print speak to us about what this parkour style is.
An athlete like Morrison is so difficult to prepare for.
WWE champion.
Both of these superstars employing very... Next from Morrison.
Morrison up over the top. Now, if that happens Sunday, Kofi Kingston as well as he takes out Morrison. Miz and Morrison, once one of the great tag teams. Back live on Friday Night SmackDown on Fox.
WWE champion, but he has not been able to solve John Morrison to this point. Able to do so.
Now Kofi steps outside the ring and catches Morrison with a kick to the...
Good night, Kofi.
As Kofi rolls out of the way.
Take another look at the knee. Morrison ship pain.
WWE fans trying to Wilfie.
Kofi has such an uncanny ability to feed off the energy of the WWE. Process, knock the wind right out of you.
Okay, Gorilla. And meanwhile, off the top rope, cover on Morrison. Hooks the leg, and it is realizing John's in trouble.
He certainly can right across the chiseled abs of Morrison.
Kofi Kingston.
Kofi looking to spoil the night.
Trouble in paradise. Morrison, bang! Right to the face.
Morrison.
Now Morrison picks Kofi Kingston for his punches and his body shots, but effective with them tonight.
Abilities.
Official almost knocked out, and a poke to the eye. Thumb right. Kingston for the win here tonight, and Kofi somehow stays in. Morrison trying to figure out what he has to do.
Look at this balance, but Kofi still able to survive.
Picks him up, shoulders down, and a kick out, another near fall in what has been a
tight SmackDown.
Kingston, Morrison, Big E, Miz for the third.
Opponents with that maneuver. Wait a second.
Morrison going to use the second rope for leverage. Big E, and now Miz blindsiding Big E. Not sure if that was wise. From behind, though, Morrison with a blow to the back of the neck. Champagne, cover on Kingston, and for the
Stars of New Day, 2 weeks. The shaman of sexy.
Starship Pain. This is a thing of beauty, Corey.
John Morrison, another impressive victory 2 weeks in a row.
I'm not sure if I'm ready for this because I have to do this contract signing.
Sign the contract next. Dan and Shay and Pitbull all before kickoff.
Ladies and gentlemen, this Sunday at the Royal Rumble event streaming live, the challenger will have one end of the strap around his wrist, contract to make this match official. First, the challenger.
Free and insanity, but Daniel Bryan, Daniel Bryan believes he has solved this Sunday, streaming live on the WWE Network.
You know, hold on. Looks like I'm gonna have to try and call customer service.
Hey, cut the crap. I know that you're a sick man.
I've never been better.
Enough of this. You know, it's taken me some time, but I finally see through you. You like to play your games, you run from your past, you run from your mistakes, and this, he won't be able to disappear.
Did you just... You know, because you never did learn your lesson. You betrayed me. Another thing, you won't be competing against me this Sunday, sir.
Bryan went right after the feed. You know, a mandible claw by the feed. Glory Sunday. Daniel Bryan's going to be tied to the...
We'll regret this. Look.
Was that
disgusting?
Going to...
Daniel Bryan said this is his way of assuring that the Fiend
Championship Sunday at the Royal Rumble.